Hello everyone, welcome back to Cheap Seats Gaming. I am Scott, and we are back at it again with the second half of our Saturday doubleheader, MLB Power Pros 2008 here, Jacksonville Pelicans, and I hope everybody caught their breath after that first game. It was certainly thrilling with Jacksonville pulling out the 2-0 win. If you didn't watch that video yet, go back a game. It was a great game, good pitching performances, a little bit of drama at the end. It had a little bit of everything. So here we go with the second half of our doubleheader. This is the series finale against Chicago. We took the first two games of the series, and looking for an improbable possible sweep of Chicago here. We'll see if we can get it done, as McDaniel will take his spot in the rotation, and we're gonna go with French here at the catcher's position one more time. Today's supposed to be Barnwell's regular rest day, and we've been going with McDaniel. He's been doing a good job. And it looks like the same lineup here for Chicago. And Wilson Contreras will be pitching for the White Sox today. And we'll go ahead and start getting the game going. Kind of wave at a visitor. All right, and McDaniel will take his warm-up tosses. And he'll face Nick Swisher. And we'll get strike one, the bottom of the zone. And Swisher into left field, deep, but it'll one-hop the wall. Myers will retrieve it. And it'll be a leadoff double for Swisher, as McDaniel tried to sneak a second fastball by Swisher. It didn't work. 1-0 to Cabrera. 2-0 to Cabrera, as we missed on both. And then curveball misses wide, so we're 3-0. So we'll have to come to Cabrera a little bit here. And there it is. That'll be another double. Back-to-back doubles for Chicago. Cabrera goes to second. Swisher will score. And Chicago is not happy after getting shut out last game, and they're out here all 5 cylinders firing here early in the first. And that'll bring up Tomey. Swing and a miss from Tomey. And he pops it off the third base, out of play. Oh, there it goes. And Chicago's back to their old tricks after getting shut out last game. RBI double from Cabrera and the 2-run bomb from Tomey. 3-0 Chicago before you can even get settled in. We haven't even recorded an out yet. And that'll bring up the dangerous Konerko. And we're finally going to get an out. As McDaniel throws out Konerko, there's one away, and that'll bring up the equally dangerous Jermaine Dye. And a strike to Dye. Well, we can't not be getting those pitches against this lineup and giving strikes away. 1-2 to Dye. And McDaniel gets the strikeout. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Brzezinski. And Brzezinski fouls one away. Oh, and they're sitting on the curveball. Another home run for Chicago. And it looks like they're taking the curveball away from McDaniel, as Tomey and Brzezinski both hit their home runs off the curveball. And McDaniel's quickly in a lot of trouble here. 4 runs for Chicago in the first, as they are not happy about getting shut out. And that'll do it. Finally, 4 hits, every base runner scored. 2 more home runs for Chicago. I'm sorry, yes, 2. 1 from Tomey and 1 from Brzezinski. And Jacksonville has quite a hole to dig themselves out of, as Chicago just sat on the McDaniel curveball. And that'll be a line out to second, and we'll have to change our strategy there. I hate getting one-dimensional with pitches, but if they're going to take that away, you just can't throw it. They'll just keep hammering home runs off of it. Tankersley takes down low. It's 1-1 from Contreras. Outside ball 2. Swing and a miss from Tankersley. And another swing and a miss. And that'll bring up Smitherman. And he'll take low and away for ball 1. And on the ground, the second, Uribe will take care of Smitherman. 1, 2, 3 go the Pelicans. It'll be Creedy, Uribe, Swisher. And we're going to have to find another way to get these guys out. Maybe we could just start them with a curveball. So it's 0-1 to Creedy. And strike 2 to Creedy. And a little off the end of the bat, and it's a base hit for Creedy. And Chicago's just all over everything. Uribe up the middle, base hit. First and second, nobody out for the White Sox. And that'll turn the line back over for Nick Swisher. Strike 1 to Swisher. And he hits a ground ball, and it's a base hit, and now the bases are loaded. Oh, this game is not going well. Strike 1 to Cabrera. And there it is. They picked on the curveball again. That'll plate 2. And it's now 6-0 Chicago. And they are just absolutely pounding McDaniel. And a fly ball to right. Siebel. The runner's going to try and tag, and Siebel will come home with it. The runner stays put. And there's one away here in the second. And that'll bring up Konerko. Fouled outside of first. Strike 2 to Konerko. And a line drive to short. Velarde will take care of that. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Jermaine Dye. Oh, but McDaniel got away with one. And swinging in at a foul from Dye. And a strikeout of Dye for McDaniel, but not before Chicago tacks on a couple more. It's now 6-0 White Sox as they hammer McDaniel. And that'll bring up Nolan. And Nolan out to center, but right on a line, but right at Swisher. There's one away, and that'll bring up Siebel. And Siebel will pop that one to second. Uribe didn't even have to move. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Conti. And strike 1 to Conti. And Contreras misses wide, ball 1. Just missed the inside corner. It's ball 2, 2-1. Oh, he threw me the slider. That's not what I was expecting. And towards third, but Creedy will make the catch. 6 up, 6 down for Jacksonville. Chicago with a huge lead, 6-0. As he go just to the third inning. Brzezinski hit the solo home run his last time up. And a ground ball is second. Oviedo will take care of Brzezinski. So it looks like we can get the curveball over early in the count. But once we get ahead, Chicago's just sitting on it. So that's it. You probably can't throw any more curveballs. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Base hit into center. And Tankersley will get it back in. Quentin with a base hit. And that'll bring up Joe Creedy. And into center field, but that one's right at Tankersley. There's one away. And Uribe will have to retreat. Or, I'm sorry, Quentin. And that's the one Uribe. He hits a sky-high pop-up to short. Velarde Has to wait forever for it to come down. And that'll do it for the Sox. We finally put up a 0 for Chicago in this game. Still a big hill to climb, and we'll see if we can start it here at the 7th spot with Myers. And on the ground to short. Throw another diamond. Don't swing at it, Jar. Because I had no business swinging at that one, and that'll bring up Oviedo. Oviedo into right field. There's the first Pelican hit of the day. And that'll bring up French with a man on and 1 out. And fouled away. Strike 1 to French. Strike 2 to French. Ball 2 to French. The count levels at 2. Ball 3 down in the dirt. Full count to French. And just got a piece of it to stay alive. And on the ground on the left side, Cabrera tries to make a diving stop. It's off his glove. So a base hit for French. And that'll bring up Velarde. On the ground through the left side and through again past the diving Cabrera. Runner will have to hold, so it'll be bases loaded for Tankersley with 1 out. And we'll just look for something we can pop up the middle here and see if we get a base hit. 2-1 to Tankersley. 2-2 to Tankersley. And there we go. Base hit for Tankersley into center. And a run will score, and Jacksonville's on the board. Bases still loaded with 1 out. That'll bring up Smitherman. Smitherman through the right side. A base hit. Another run will score. An RBI single for Smitherman. And that'll bring up Nolan with the bases still loaded. As we try and fight back here. Nolan, there it is, a mistake pitch. That'll find the gap. 2 runs will score. Nolan turns and heads for second. It's a 2 RBI. Oh, he gets thrown out. Boy, we got to add some speed, but not before 2 runs score. And Smitherman, Siebel, a base hit into right center. That'll score Smitherman. 5-run output this inning for Jacksonville. We're right back in the game as Siebel drives him in. And that'll bring up Conti. And he hits a line drive right at Uribe. A 5 spot for Jacksonville in the bottom of the 3rd as we close the gap. It's now 6-5. Brand new ball game, folks. And that'll bring up Nick Swisher. He swings and misses at the early curve. It's 0-1. And a base hit to the right side for Swisher. And Chicago has their leadoff man on. Cabrera with back-to-back doubles here. He's 2 for 2. And he looks at a strike 1. Strike 2 to Cabrera. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that'll bring up Jim Thome. Curveball's over first strike. Strike 2 to Thome. I don't want to throw him a fastball. Never mind. I guess it doesn't matter what I threw him. Another home run for Thome. He's got 7. I'm pretty sure they're all against us, and you could smell that one coming. At least I could. As Chicago just is back to playing home run derby against us. Everything they swing at just goes over the fence. Doesn't matter what I throw or where I throw. It's just gone. And it's 8-5 Chicago, and McDaniel's starting to tire. And a strike 1 to Konerko. And Konerko, on the ground just past the dive of Smitherman. And that'll get down into the corner. And Konerko's on, and the hit parade for Chicago continues. And that'll bring up Dye, and that's going to do it for McDaniel. McDaniel threw 54 pitches in just 4 1/3 innings, as Chicago did a number on him. Not what I was hoping for. I believe Arthur's ready, so we'll have Arthur come into the game here early, and hopefully he can throw up a couple more innings here, so we don't have to just keep going through pitchers like crazy. Strike 2 to Dye. I don't like the way Dye followed that. And a fly ball to center. Tankersley will camp out, get to it, and the runner gets back. There's 2 away, and that'll bring up Brzezinski. And another little off the end of the bat, but just enough of it to get the runner home. It's now 9-5 Chicago. And popped up behind the plate, but it'll get out of play. And there's a ground ball to second. Oviedo just tags the runner out. Chicago tacks on another 3. The big blow, a Tomey 2-run home run. 9-5 Chicago. And this is the part of the lineup that started the rally the last inning, so we'll see if they can do it again. Myers into center field. That'll get down in front of Swisher. A base hit for Myers. And refusing to go away are the Pelicans. And that'll bring up Oviedo. On the ground to short, Cabrera to second, and that's a double play. So any rally that happens now is going to have it with 2 outs. And that'll bring up French. And pokes one into left field. That's a base hit. Now a runner on with 2 out. And that'll bring up Velarde, who's 1 for 2. Contreras upstairs, hits the corner, strike 1. Velarde to the right side, does it stay fair? It does. French will turn and go to third. Velarde into second, just barely with a double. Dye's got a good arm out there. He got there pretty quick. Almost got Velarde. That should have been a short thing. But now that'll bring up Tankersley with 2 on and 2 out. Oh, I wanted that pitch. And upstairs, ball 1. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. He clipped the top of the zone with that? That's what happens when you get the call. I didn't want to swing at that pitch, but they got the call on the last one, so you gotta swing. Creedy, Uribe, Swisher for Chicago.
Number 24, Joe Creedy.
And a strike to Creedy. And just missing is Arthur. Swing and a miss from Creedy, strike 2. And on the ground to second, Oviedo will take care of Creedy. There's 1 out.
Number 5, Juan Uribe.
Strike 2 to Uribe. Ground ball to short. Velarde will take care of Uribe. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Nick Swisher, who's 3 for 3, 2 doubles and a base hit. And we'll see if we can retire him, and we will. Fly ball to center. Tankersley will make the catch. And that'll do it for Chicago in the 5th. So with a 4-run advantage, Smitherman, Nolan, Siebel coming to bat. And here's Smitherman, who's 1 for 2. And into right field, it's going to hang up just a little bit too much. Caught it pretty good, just hit it right at Dye, and there's 1 away. And Contreras misses inside to Nolan, 1-0. Up and in, ball 2. Nolan into center field, but Swisher's there. There's 2 away, and that'll bring up Siebel. And we'll take strike one on the outside corner. And Siebel will loft one into center field. That's a base hit for Siebel. And there goes Siebel. He'll try and take one. And he'll be in there ahead of the throw. Stolen base for Siebel. And now we'll see if Conti can drive him in. And Rhyme drive. Oh, it's off the glove of Uribe. Conti slides into first. He's safe as he almost recovered and threw him out. And that'll bring up Myers, who swings and misses, strike one. On the corner, strike two to Myers. That one is wide, ball one. Ooh, that was close. I thought I was rung up. And Myers into center field. That's a base hit. Siebel scores. Conti will go to second. An RBI single for Myers, and that'll bring up Oviedo. And up the middle, past Contreras. Here comes the runner. He'll try and score. The throw from Swisher it's in time. And Conti's thrown out trying to score. Maybe a little bit too aggressive there. I was kind of hoping the throw was going to be offline, but Swisher hit Brzezinski right in front of the plate. So we pick up one. We're still down by three. Cabrera, Tommy, Konerko to bat here for Chicago. And Arthur's first pitch is in there for a strike. And popped up. French behind the plate will put it away. And there's one out for Jim Thome, who's 2 for 3 with 2 home runs. And a strike to Thome. And we missed down low. Ball one. And that one's smashed outside of first. 1 and 2. Oh, great play by Velarde to take a hit away from Thome. Good half leap, half dive by Velarde to take care of Thome. And that's why he's our best fielder. Konerko skies one foul. He almost adjusted. I thought for a second he was going to hit that one out. Swing and a miss from Konerko, strike three. And Arthur gets out of the inning. And it'll be French, Velarde, Tankersley for the Jacksonville 6th. Still down by 3. And the White Sox will go to the bullpen. Matt Thornton is one of the relievers we lit up the first couple of games, so an opportunity here to get some hits and climb back in here as French comes to the plate. And he'll take a strike from Thornton, 0-1. French down the right field line. Does it stay fair? It does. Base hit for French. And he'll hold there at first as Dye got there quickly. And that'll bring up Velarde. And he'll take high and in, ball one. Missing downstairs, 2-0. Velarde punches one into right field. It's a base hit. French will round second. He's going to try for third. The throw, and he's out. Just a little bit too aggressive from us here, trying to get runners to go. As we get another one thrown out. Forget that. We're going to try and steal, and we're dead. We're going to try and get back. That's what happens when you're getting your doors blown off. You do dopey things like that. And another one I shouldn't have swung at. And that inning is over. Well, it looked like we had it set up. A little bit too aggressive on my part trying to score runs. And that'll bring up Jermaine Dye. And on the ground to third, Smitherman will retire Dye. There's one away.
Number 12, A.J.
Brzezinski will take a strike from Arthur. On the ground to short, Velarde. There's two away.
Number 20,
And that'll bring up Carlos Quinton.
Quinton.
And Quinton on the ground to second. And Oviedo will lob it over to first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
And that'll bring up Smitherman, Nolan, Siebel for the bottom of the seventh. And see if we can get something cooking here against Thornton. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's got to be a home run when he throws it there. And that'll bring up Nolan. And Nolan takes a strike up high. Oh. It's not like the offense is terrible this game. I mean, we have scored 6 runs. Pitching, pitching, pitching. It's not just true in real life, folks. You can't pitch in a video game either. You're toast. And Siebel into left field. That's a base hit. So Siebel's on again with a base hit. And that'll bring up Conti, who's 1 for 3. Conti swings and fouls one back. And ball 1 from Thornton. And strike 2 from Thornton. Conti into right field. We'll see if Dye can get there. He can't. We thought about it, but went back to second. Was Siebel. And there's 2 on with 2 out. Now bring up Myers. And he'll look at strike 1. Strike 2's down inside. And strike 2 from Thornton on a good fastball right on the line. And that slider will miss upstairs. It's 2-2. And we're on it. Does it get over his head? It does. Siebel will round third. He'll score. It's an RBI single for Myers. And the lead is now 9-7 with Thornton starting to tire. And Oviedo up to the plate. Strike 1 to Oviedo. Strike 2 to Oviedo. And the ball gets away from Przinski. The runners move up and it's 3-2. The payoff pitch, and Oviedo just hits a little weak line drive to second. And all in the inning. We pick up 1 on the RBI single from Myers. It's now 9-7 as we go to the Chicago 8th.
24, Joe
And Arthur's hanging in there as Creedy swings and misses. Strike 1. Fastball from Arthur, strike 2. And a strikeout of Creedy to start the 8th from Arthur. There's 1 away. Arthur strike 1 again. Uribe on the ground. Smitherman will take care of that. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order, and Nick Swisher as Arthur starts to show signs of fatigue. Swing and a miss from Swisher, strike 1. And that one misses inside. I'm not throwing him a forkball. I think that's what he's looking for. And fouled away from Swisher. Swing and a miss. Arthur gets out of the inning. So not a great performance by any stretch of the imagination from McDaniel. Had a rough start, but Arthur did a heck of a job here. We'll have to look at his final numbers. It didn't give up in an earned run, and I think about 4 innings of pitching to give Jacksonville a shot to get back into this game. And French will lead off here, down by 2. And Thornton misses down low, ball 1. Misses down low again, ball 2. And there's a strike on the lower half of the zone. It's 2-2. Full count now to French. And a swing and a miss. Not where I thought that pitch was going to be. And I'll do it for Thornton as they'll bring in Mike McDougal. And that'll bring up Velarde, who's 3 for 4. McDougal misses high. Ball 1. Ground ball from Velarde. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring up Tankersley. Tankersley. Oh, what a play by Konerko. Took a base hit away from Tankersley. And that'll do it for Jacksonville in the 8th. Top 9, Cabrera, Thome, Konerko. And that's going to be it. That's going to be all for Arthur as he pitched a heck of a game. Did a good job keeping us in it. And we'll go to Emmanuel here to pitch the 9th.
Your attention, please. Now coming on the pitch for Jacksonville, number 60, Emmanuel.
And a swing and a miss from Cabrera. 0-1. Oop. Manuel got away with one. It's 0-2. Oh, just missed. Where's that call? Just missed by Emmanuel. It should have been a strikeout. We'll try it again. On the ground to third, Smitherman. There's 1 away. Can't be giving away outs like that. That's ridiculous. And that'll bring up Thome. Swing and a miss from Thome. It's 0-2. Thome into left field. He got it off the end of his bat. And just flies out to Myers. There's 2 away. And now we'll have to deal with Konerko. Strike 1 to Konerko. Konerko hits a little dribbler to third. And Smitherman will put him away. So we go bottom 9. Jacksonville down by 2. The right part of the lineup coming up. Smitherman, Nolan Siebel. As Chicago will go to the pen again, and they'll go to their closer, Bobby Jenks, to try and close the game out. And Jacksonville hopefully has other ideas. Smitherman takes strike 1. Down low, ball 1. Smitherman out to right field, just didn't get enough of it. Now it'll fly out to right. And there's 1 away, and that'll bring up Nolan. Nolan to the right side. Oh, Konerko makes another good defensive play. And the Pelicans down to their final out in Siebel. And Siebel into left field just in front of Quinton. That's a base hit. And we're hanging on by a thread. That'll bring up Conti. Conti to the right side. That one gets down. Konerko can't make that catch. And a base hit, and uh-oh. Siebel hurt himself sliding into third. We'll see if he's okay. All right, so Siebel's all right. So Jacksonville first and third with 2 outs. That'll bring up Myers. And strike 1 to Myers. Swing and a miss. We're down to our final strike. Ball misses high. Good take by Myers. And McDougal will check their owner. On the ground to third, and that should do it. So Chicago salvages the game here against the Pelicans, 9-7. You know, they put up all those runs in the first inning before I figured out they were sitting on that curveball. But not before they hit a bunch of home runs and scored like 6 runs right out of the gate. And, you know, we can score some runs here, but not when we get down 6-0 that early. It's tough to come back. And, you know, Again, we scrap like we normally do, but this time just coming up a little bit too short. Just Chicago, just a little bit too much fire, or I shouldn't say a little bit. They have a lot more firepower than we do. So yeah, they got 6-0 before we knew what happened. We managed to climb back and get 5 in another big inning. It's had a big inning every game this series, but then Chicago just comes right back, 2-run home run for Tomey and an RBI, and that was all she wrote. Even though you see all those zeros, Arthur did a heck of a job. What do you go, 4 2/3 scoreless. So he certainly did a good job trying to keep us in the game, as we'll take a look at the box score. So Chicago takes the last game of this 3-game series, 9-7 on 13 hits. I mean, we put up 21 hits, but only managed 7 runs. Got to do a better job once runners get on base. Contreras takes the win, his first of the season. McDaniel will take the loss, his first of the season as well. Jenks gets the save. He's got 4 this season for Chicago. And there are your home runs, 2 for Tomey and 1 for Brzezinski. As we wrap up this series against Chicago. So that'll do it for this edition. Thanks for tuning into the channel, guys. This one didn't go the way we wanted it to, but hey, taking 2 out of 3 from Chicago. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, quote Meatloaf. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the program, if you enjoyed the show, the channel, smash that like button, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Tell a friend if they got nothing better to do this weekend, but it's Saturday, I'm sure they do. Have them check out the channel and have them like and subscribe as well. Until next time, guys, that's it for me from Cheap Seats Gaming. I am Scott. Everyone take care, and we'll see you next time.